What's up, everybody? Star05 here, bringing you guys my newest and latest pickups video. I'm just gonna go ahead and dive right into it, so I don't have a whole lot to show off. So, first off is I finally picked up Advent Rising for the original Xbox, and now I've heard stuff about Advent Rising before. You know, it's not the best game ever, and I've heard, not really, like I said, not really good things and all that stuff about the game for the longest time. But I've still kind of wanted to have a little bit of interest in it, wanting to, play the game and see exactly what it's about and all that stuff. Even though the game like failed and Majesco went out of business, either after this game or some after this game, and this game was supposed to be a planned trilogy. It was going to be this and a couple other games and stuff, but like I said, it failed or whatever. And that's the back of the thing if you wanted to look at it. Unfortunately, the kid don't mind that. That's not how much I paid for. I paid like $4 for it to wear. That's just an old sticker. The reason why I didn't bother to take the rest of the stickers off, because I'm just going to wind up replacing the case for this anyway. Because the unfortunate thing about the latest original Xbox games they got this time, the store that I usually buy games from, usually I go in the store and buy the games, but this time they had the buy two get one free sale, and this time I thought I'd decide to order the games online this time to see how they would ship them and stuff. And unfortunately, most of the discs and cases for these games aren't the best for the most part, so I probably won't order. So I'm probably not gonna order online from it anymore. Probably just go into the store so I can see how good everything looks beforehand and stuff, which is why I'm not usually the biggest fan of ordering stuff online when you can't see how it all looks and all that stuff. But it's whatever. These games I got didn't cost more than $4 or $5 for the most part, so it's whatever. Even to replace the disc and stuff, it shouldn't cost too much money, because these are all really cheap games not a lot of people really care that much about. This is the cleanest looking disc out of the bunch. This one doesn't look too bad at all, so that's good. Actually, Advent Rising is the most decent looking one out of the other two that I got. I just gotta get a better case for it, until I didn't bother to remove the stickers on it and all that. And 2-month free trial subscription code for Xbox Live, which I'm pretty sure it doesn't work anymore. But it's pretty. I always like having stuff like this inside of the games. I mean, yeah, sure, it doesn't work anymore, but just the fact that it's in there kind of adds a little bit of coolness and value to it, in my personal opinion. So I always like having a little extra stuff inside like this, even though it's completely useless now. I'm just gonna flip through some of the manual really quick. I think that was a receipt from whoever purchased this before me previously, so that was kind of cool. It's just in there. always have a chance of finding something interesting inside these game cases and manuals whenever you buy them used sometimes. Yeah, I've looked up gameplay of this game before in the past, long ago, because I've heard of this game even when it came out and all that stuff, and how it was a planned trilogy and it failed and Majesco went out of business and all that. And the game isn't all too well received mostly, but I hear people that have played say it's still a pretty decent game. So I'm like, even though it's gonna end on a permanent cliffhanger, most likely never to be resolved, I'll still try it out myself, just to see what it's like. Because the gameplay at least still looks pretty interesting. Characters that you play as. That's the main character right there, Gideon Wayeth. I guess that's his name. And a fun fact, when I was back, kind of recently, a while ago, before I decided to purchase the game, I was looking up gameplay to remind myself, how it looked and decide if I wanted to get it or not. I picked up on the fact that the main character, this dude getting the main character, is actually voiced by Will Friedle. If you don't know who that is, you probably know of him as either Eric Matthews in Boy Meets World, or he also did the voice of Ron Stoppable and Kim Possible, and he also did the voice of Terry McGinnis in Batman Beyond. So that's pretty cool. He voices the main character in this game. I picked up on it when I was looking up gameplay. I'm like, dude, that sounds like him, and apparently it is. Looking through the manual really quick. Oh yeah, see, there it is right there. I'm like looking through the credits. I'm like, wait a minute, it just reminded me. I could just probably check it at the credits if his name is in there. And yeah, there it is. Dude, Gideon Will Friedle. He's the guy that voiced all those characters and stuff that I told you about. So that's pretty. I thought it was pretty cool, and I realized it was him that was in this. Subway, Adrenaline Rush. He must have got like sponsored or whatever with this. Pretty interesting. Might be Left Behind in the Race to Save Humanity. And the strategy guide. Enter the Race to Save Humanity at Advent Trilogy. Yeah, it was going to be a trilogy.com/contest. Give your chance to win cool prizes, including the Brighter Games Advent Rising Strategy Guide. I wonder if that website is still up. What would happen if you went to it nowadays? Like a one free Soviet Adrenaline Rush. Wow. I've never been that big a fan of energy drinks. Tried a couple here and there before. I didn't really like them anyway, so it's alright. I'm not bothered, but I don't really like energy drinks. I wonder if you can still use this coupon though. So probably not. Yeah, expert. Yeah, nah. That's gone. Nah, it's over with. GameWorks, the ultimate entertainment destination. Hundreds of state-of-the-art games and attractions, full-service grills, high-energy bars. I tell you, sometimes it's stuff like this is the reason why, one of the things I miss about game manuals. I always enjoy finding cool stuff like that. Just random stuff like that in the back of game manuals and stuff. Kind of just like sets the tone for the time that these games were in and all that stuff. It's kind of cool. It just adds to the overall, presentation and all that. Get your war on Fall 2005 premiere comic book series. Oh wow! That was something I didn't know. I had no idea that Advent Rising had a comic. The only thing I really knew about it was it was going to be a planned trilogy of games. This was the first one. There was going to be two more, but the game, flopped. I had no idea it had a comic though. I did not know that. That's pretty cool. Sweet. Anyway, next up on the list of the original Xbox games that I ordered online was Route Force. I finally got around to buying this. When I was looking up, researching original Xbox games that looked cool, this was one of them that looked like it was really interesting. This is yet another one. Like I said, I gotta replace the case for it because the case is just all just complete garbage. This case looking rough, Chief. The disc is also pretty rough, too. Get the freaking thing out of there, Jesus. I don't know how really be able to tell on here, but yeah, the disc is not looking the best. Spoiler alert, I actually tried this game out already by now, and there will be a video of me playing it. It works fine. The voice audio kind of cuts out every now and then. I don't know if that's the game itself or because of the disc. But other than that, the game actually plays fine. So I'll upload a video of me trying out this game for the original, for the original Xbox 3, my Xbox 360. But still, the disc is looking like not the best. So even though it works fine, eventually one day I might just replace the disc anyway, just in case. I'm not sure. Even though, like I said, it plays, which is the most important part, but I still might, one day replace the disc just in case. I'm not really feeling how the back of that disc looks. I gotta put stickers on the manual. I hate when they do that. Yeah, just going through the manual for this really quick. And these are the characters that you play as. So much glare. Hopefully you can still see it if you wanted to pause and read it or something. Controller. Unfortunately, the only one of these games that I got that was able to play on the 360 was Brute Force. Advent Rising and the other game that I'm about to show here pretty soon aren't backwards compatible with the 360, so eventually I'm gonna have to get a original Xbox to try these games out and just to be able to play them in general, because sadly they're not backwards compatible on the 360 or the Xbox One apparently. So that guy's looking rough. Yeah, the manual for this isn't too bad either. It's just mainly the case and the disc. I'm gonna have to end up getting replacements for it, but the case will be easy to replace. Just get a regular case. Like, the artwork is still intact, so that's good. Avoid the glare just in case anyone wanted to read this. Pretty much just going through the manual. I wonder if there's anything interesting in the back of this one. Just the thing about the characters again and the stripes we got. All no interesting promotions at the back of this, it doesn't look like. Oh well. And lastly, for the original Xbox is this Dead Man's Hand. I didn't even bother ripping most of the sticker off because, like I said, this case is in pretty bad shape too. So I'm just gonna have to just replace everything. So just why even bother taking the sticker off that much? This one's actually hard to open with it. Look at this. This junk didn't even come with a manual. See, if I went into the store and found out this hadn't come with a manual, I wouldn't even bought it, let alone with the game in this condition, especially how this disc was. I was like, you know what? Let's not get this one. But whatever. It's I can get a manual and get a new disc. This game isn't very expensive, luckily. So yeah, this disc is just don't know what the heck I don't know who owned this previously. They did some like I don't know what the heck. That's so much stuff on it. Like, what is that? What even is that? Why would you do this to a video game? I don't understand. Then there's the back of it. It looks, not good. Like I said, I can't test this out to see if it works or whatever because it's not backwards compatible with the 360. Neither this or Advent Rising, but either way, I'm probably still just going to replace the disc for this and Advent Rising, anyway, just to be completely sure that, I have something that actually will play and get a manual for it and all that. But, these aren't overly expensive games. This is like the most expensive game of the three that I got, and this was just like, what, $10? So, getting a replacement for this or the other ones, they're not, shouldn't be that expensive, whatever, so it should be fine, luckily. And next up is a couple of PS4 games. First is Shenmue 3. Yeah, I haven't played the first two Shenmue games, so I'm not gonna touch this one yet. Hence why it's still wrapped up in the plastic. But I've heard of Shenmue for years. Like, I can't remember exactly when I found out about Shenmue, but I've known about the Shenmue games for like a really long time, and they always look pretty interesting to me. And I was like, what? One of these days I'm gonna try to get into the Shenmue games because the people that like the game say it's really good and really worth it. That can put up with like a little bit slower pace type of gameplay. So I'm like, one of these days I'm gonna try out Shenmue and do it and play it. And originally, before the remasters came out, I was gonna see if I get my hands on a Dreamcast to play the first one, and then original Xbox, so I can end up playing Shenmue 2. And then I never got around to that, and like years later they actually released the remaster of Shenmue 1 and 2. I'm like, okay, cool. Now, one of these days, I can just pick up Shenmue 1 and 2 remasters and play this. And the reason why I have this already is because I actually backed it on Kickstarter when the Kickstarter was announced. This is the little cover slip thing you get when you pre-order the game on Kickstarter, which is pretty cool. So yeah, when the Shenmue 3 Kickstarter got announced, I'm like, I'm gonna go ahead and throw a little money into this just to get the game itself, because I figured, hopefully by then I would have played Shenmue 1 and 2. I still haven't yet because, I've just been playing other games and just been overall busy, and, so I haven't gotten around to the Shenmue games yet, but soon I'll get around to Shenmue 1 and 2, and then I can be able to play this. So I'm pretty excited from what I've heard. I've been trying to, dug all of spoilers and all that stuff on about the game, so just trying to find out stuff on my own whenever I get around to playing it. And lastly, the most recent game that I bought, which was just yesterday that I ordered and it showed up, was Shadow of the Tomb Raider Definitive Edition. I picked this up on Amazon for like $30. It's on sale for Black Friday, so if you're looking for to get the Definitive Edition Shadow of the Tomb Raider, I suggest this would be a good time to grab it right now. This is the reason why I didn't get Shadow of the Tomb Raider when it first came out, because I figured it had all that DLC and stuff, so I figured I'd just wait until they came up with a definitive or collector, whatever, complete edition like they did with Rise of the Tomb Raider. So I'm like, I'm gonna wait and see if that comes out, and then when that comes out, I'll go ahead and buy it. And luckily it did. It came out earlier in November, just in time for me to purchase it for Black Friday, which is exactly what I did. And with this one, I now own all of the current modern era Tomb Raider games. And I've played the majority of them too. I only got like 4 more Tomb Raider games to play and get all the trophies in, and that's like Lara Croft and the Guardian of Light on PS3, Lara Croft and Temple of Osiris on PS4, Lara Croft Go, and then this one. And I would have completed all the current modern era Tomb Raider games. I really like Tomb Raider, as y'all might know. I love both Uncharted and Tomb Raider. I find them both really fun to play. Some people like Uncharted more, some people like Tomb Raider more, but I always enjoy both. So, you know, these are like the two games I've completed, like, just about every game in the series. Where I completed every Uncharted game except for Flight for Fortune, which I have. So I just gotta play that, and then I'll play like every current Uncharted game. And then I still gotta play the 4 Lara Croft and other Tomb Raider games. And I will have played every played and completed every modern Tomb Raider game, which is pretty cool because those are some like really cool franchises to me that I enjoy playing a whole lot. So I really enjoyed Rise of the Tomb Raider a lot. I think that's my favorite one of like the modern era Tomb Raiders. I haven't played this one yet. I heard some people say it's not as good as Rise, but I still was wanting, you know, try it out for myself and, you know, like I said, get all of the complete the Tomb Raider series, which I think would be pretty cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to pretty much get, you know, replacements for like, well, maybe not necessarily out of Horizon, but these two I'm definitely gonna have to get replacement cases and discs for and the manual for that. But like I said in the video earlier, none of these games are that expensive right now, so you know it's really not that. It really won't be that bad to just get, you know, a new disc. It'd probably be even less money to get disc only, you know, for these, and then the manual itself. So it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Those are pretty much all my pickups for the month of November. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm Stammer 5 and I'm out. Please don't forget to rate and comment and subscribe. Peace.